Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot, and today is a good day because we got the Ohio State cops beating the fucking shit out of a bunch of leftist terrorists down in Ohio State in the last hour or so. Uh, Not even gonna lie, dude. I kind of wish I was down there in the cops' position so I could crack some fucking skulls myself at this point, for real. Because yeah, fuck these leftist pieces of shit, dude. These are the same fucking assholes, by the way. And I say that with conviction, obviously, because they're the same fucking assholes that 4 years ago caused millions worth of damage to the Ohio State House when they smashed out every single window, pretty much, and then proceeded to make their way inside of various state house chambers to where they destroyed a shitload of fucking statues and caused, like I said, tens of thousands, or sorry, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars worth of damage. Then is what it was. All on taxpayer dime. Not one of these fucking cocksuckers were ever indicted or prosecuted in the state of Ohio. Most of them were left unidentified, is what it was. Because again, that's what happens when these little shitbags fucking sit there and have their little fake ass fucking masks on and stuff like that to make themselves unidentifiable, is what it is then. And yeah, they're finally getting chickens are coming from the wrist, motherfuckers, because they're finally getting their asses beat down at the Ohio State campus tonight. That's what it is, dude. Not to mention, you also had clashes going on at I believe it was Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia area today. You also had Florida State University actually turn the fucking sprinklers on these douchebags that were trying to do an occupation there, which I thought was pretty hilarious. And then we have Andy No talking about some other stuff here, but yeah, we basically got this clash going on with the cops and Antifa, BLM, pro-Palestine, pro-Gaza, fucking terrorist pieces of shit on the left right there. Got all your cops in the right gear from Ohio State. There's what it is. Beating the fuck out of these ass wipes. And then dragging some of them off to be arrested and stuff like that. And hopefully they actually get prosecuted for once, though. I doubt it, though, knowing it'll be that shit. But that's the thing, though, right? They're already using rubber bullets on these people, at least in Georgia anyway. So it kind of makes me wonder if they're going to start using real bullets this summer, actually, or not. Because honestly, that would do a lot at this point, man. And what's funny to me too is you have all these douchebags that are sitting there bitching and moaning and talking about like, oh, but this thing and that thing, and it's like talking about basically another Kent State and stuff like that. Yet they don't actually mention how going back to the Kent State massacre during the Vietnam era back in 1970 is what it was there. How you actually had Asian provocateurs that were the original Antifa in this country, these little shitbag commies back then that were literally throwing rocks and other stuff at the National Guard back then that caused National Guard to react the way that they did and open fire on a crowd is what it was then. So, a little history lesson for anybody out there right now, over 50 years later. But anyway, and then you got this shit right here, which is breaking far left extremists storm the Fashion Institute of Technology in Manhattan to try to occupy it for Gaza. Yeah, you little have these fucking people just running up there and trying to like run in the fucking place is what it was. We had a bunch of other clashes too, for that matter. And then you got Rep. Ilhan Omar gets escorted into the Columbia campus by a public safety officer with her suspended daughter. Ezra History said Omar was allowed to enter the illegal liberation zone encampment, whilst Jewish professor Shadi Desha was denied entry just a few days ago and had his key card removed, as it was there. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, what a fucking Islamic terrorist. Like, both these fucking Islamic terrorist cunts need to get their asses tossed back to fucking Somalia where they fucking belong, dude. Like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of these fucking Islamic sacks of shit being in my fucking country, dude. Like, the fact that Omar is even allowed to be in Congress is a fucking slap in the face. The same fucking bullshit. Like those motherfuckers, Ismail Muhammad and Marina Abdullah here in Ohio, dude. They should not be in my fucking state house at all, for that matter. Neither should these assholes be allowed to fucking run this time around. They're fucking buddies. They're trying to get like 5 or 6 of them in there now is what it is then. Because they're all fucking Somali terrorist pieces of shit, dude, for real. Then you got this one. Join the military as a senior in order for $75,000 bonus. Yeah, they're trying to get a bunch of baby boomers to die for fucking this bullshit war that they're trying to create right now. This is the one I was talking about, by the way, a minute ago. This is from the Ian Miles Chong guy here. It said, no protest tents allowed at Florida State University. They turned on the sprinklers and other students tore down any covers that would have prevented the sprinklers from working to properly disperse the unlawful protesters. Fucking great, dude. Yeah, they like put like a fucking thing over like the sprinkler system, and that kid's like, "Nope, fuck you, fuck your chair, let it spray right on your asses, bitch." It's funny. So, yeah, trying to see. Oh yeah, here's another one on top about actually on this one. It does make you wonder, like, who's funding these things, by the way, because you had Andy No here point out, and like I said, I love Andy No for that matter. He is one of the greatest fucking citizen journalists out there right now, dude, for real. Said, like in Seattle's CHAZ, the occupation at Columbia University by leftists is being flooded with donations to buy food, resources, and camping supplies. It says, no community farming yet. Venmo appears to be the primary platform for the money laundering. Yeah, look at all that shit they got fucking sent to them there is what it is. It's like a whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of random wipes and stuff like that. Bunch of various other stuff. Looks like socks and whatnot those people are fucking with. Bunch of TP there is what it is there. Like, it just, it's very fucking irritating, dude. Like, and again, like, you think about it, right? You had Ticketmaster, or not Ticketmaster, Everbright, who is one of these people that has whatchamacallit going on or whatever there. They fucking denied Riley Gaines the ability to be able to buy shit on their site is what it was there, dude. Because, of course, they're leftist politically is what it is there. And Riley Gaines called out, the trans bullshit going on in the, that fucked her out of a bunch of medals and stuff like that. And everybody else there at that school, that piece of shit, Will Thomas, calling himself Leah. And then, yeah, it's a bunch of crap, dude, entirely. So, and then we also had another one here that was talking about, what was it labeled as? Oh, yeah, here we go. It was going back to the whole queers for Palestine versus queers in Palestine thing there. You got the queers for Palestine versus queers in Palestine. You got these idiots holding up their fucking Palestine flag, and then it was gay Palestinian beheaded in West Bank 2022. Yep, exactly, dude. And that's what it is. And that's why they'll do these dumbass dances in America and, all kinds of stupid shit, dude. But yeah, they don't realize how fucking retarded they actually are. Actually, this one, I'm not even gonna lie. I just saw this meme pop up on the comment section there, and it's probably one of the best ones ever, bro. I gotta talk about this one for a minute now. Yeah, we got Palestine flag, Palestine flag, Palestine flag, Palestine flag, gay pride flag, but I'm on your side. The imagery speaks for itself, by the way, because you could basically say all the Palestine flags are basically for Islamic dudes, and then they were just chucking a gauge off a building, basically, is what it is there. So, for the flags. Yeah. And of course, you can't say some of those other ones then. Yeah, this one's actually pretty much legit here. It's the protesters protecting nobody. And then it's the Middle East. Yep, exactly. So, yeah. I actually like this one. I think I'm going to start using this meme actually myself, which is from the city to the plaza, deport these fuckers off to Gaza. Exactly. They should be at this point, honestly. And like I said, with Omar and her fucking piece of shit daughter, they should be deported right back to Somalia, is what it is, dude. Took their fucking asses back to their shithole of origin, is what it is, man. So, bunch of fucking. Like, and my thing is, too, it's not even like I give a shit about fucking Israel, dude. Like, I know Corey does, but we've gotten into discussions on the phone about that one and on things about that as well, but, it is what it is, man. I really don't care one way or another, honestly, about either country for that matter. And my thinking is, like, honestly, like, if you're going to sit there and you're going to be holding up a sign that's not the American, or sorry, holding up a flag that's not the American flag in this country, dude, you can basically fuck off, is what it is. That's what I feel about it all the time, dude. It's like all these assholes, like those fucking cocksuckers who were the Not Fucking Around Coalition douchebags that were led by that idiot Grandmaster J a couple years ago. They were sitting there fucking waving a bunch of African flags and shit all the time, dude. And it's like, why don't you take your fucking asses to Africa, bitch? Like, seriously, get the fuck out of America, go to fucking Africa, find out firsthand that it sucks, and then never come back, dickhead. Like, for real, dude. Damn. This one took a bit of a turn right there. I have to check that one out later. It's talking. It's basically Gaza and all this stuff. There's what it is. So this one's kind of weird. It was the thing of would you ever sleep with a robot? And it's basically some chick and like an obviously like robotic motherfucker and stuff. And the thing of it is though, right? Like there's a big difference between like this. Somebody said, does this count as a Game Boy? There's a difference between like that and like what you would actually see as like robots in the future is what it is, which they're going to be really humanoid is what it is, dude. And it wouldn't be like some iRobot shit like that dude was. It would be definitely like it would actually, ironically enough, it would look more like the chick itself right there. So it'd be like some dude with like some good looking chick in his arms, whatever the case be, but the chick is like a synthetic robot thing or whatever the case be, dude. So yeah, it's very, very interesting and stuff. Wow, what a fucking joke, dude. So apparently that dumbass Abbott endorsed that idiot Tony Gonzalez for Congress this year over Brennan Herrera in that runoff race. And you got this moron named Eric Gomez saying, our great governor just endorsed Tony Gonzalez. Both are champions for our state and our values. There's a reason over 100 elected officials across our district endorsed Tony. Losing Tony would be a step backwards for Texas 23. Fuck you, Eric. No, losing Tony would be a fucking great thing for this country because you would have this dickless fucking loser who, by the way, just voted to fuck us out of another $100 billion fucking dollars, you cockstain, to send it over to fucking Ukraine and fucking Taiwan and every other goddamn country in this fucking world right now, dude, is what it seems like. And meanwhile, as well, I'm pretty sure Tony Gonzalez voted for the TikTok ban and that aid package bullshit too as well, dude. So yeah, fuck you, Eric, and Dick Stain. Like I've been saying for a while, dude, like we really need a 20th Amendment to the Constitution to just throw these fuckers out of office legitimately. And it needs to start right now is what it is. So yeah, the donut operator called that bitch ass Gomez out and said, you're endorsing a guy who went on CNN and called his opponent a known neo-Nazi because he made a historically accurate video about an old German machine gun. And the operator said he was a former law enforcement, just like apparently Gomez was. So why would you support anyone like that? Exactly. Fucking clown asses, dude. Yeah, and I just called it out like it is. I told Eric, I said, you're a clown ass, just like Rhino Tony. So, I like just call it like it is, man. Oh, yeah, there's a video floating around of some weird motherfucker in a crowd, like, licking some kid's ear and shit like that, and then realize he's on camera and being like, oh, shit. Yeah. See, I feel like this is something we need to be doing right here, man. Like tonight during Ohio State and stuff like that, dude. If they're not going to like be able to arrest everybody, or whatever the case be, they should be doing stuff like this right here. Japan sprays looters and rioters with indistinguishable blue dye so that they can be identified and arrested later. How about it? We do this in America. Exactly. It would be easy, man. It'd be real easy. And like the thing is, it's not like that's gonna come off your fucking body or anything like that, dude. Because I'm sure that's like this. I'm assuming that blue dye would be like the same shit they do in like dye packs and stuff like that. That's what it is there. When you try to steal money and stuff like that, and yeah, that's almost impossible to get off that or the bills or anything else like that. That's what it is, dude. So yeah, and as a Citizen Free Press was saying here 11 hours ago, it was talking about a pro-Palestine encampment has gone up at George Washington University. It's spreading all across the country, and it does. Like I said, it's there's not fuck. It's not like these things are fucking grassroots or any kind of like just random happening, dude. It's guaranteed they're fucking being bought and paid for by somebody at this point. Whether that be Soros doing the money to them, whether that be fucking, any other people in Bilderberg, etc. there, or whether it be, like I said, it could be fucking, Hamas even funding the shit for that matter from Gaza/Palestine. Because it's not like Biden hasn't fucking, or even Iran for that matter, because it's not like they haven't fucking funded Iran at this point, dude. For, tens of billions of fucking dollars at this point in history, obviously. So, yeah, it does make me wonder. It does make me wonder right now, dude. And like this one just popped in the feed a minute ago. I was scrolling down the Twitter feed. There's what it is. You got Andy No coming up here and saying far left extremists have created a website to connect pro-Gaza riot suspects across the U.S. with free bail money. So this Jordan guy says, I put together a quick site together links to bail funds for people arrested on college campuses. Please share the link with others. If you see any new bail funds pop up, send them my way. How is that shit even legal is my question, dude? Because you're obviously funding fucking terrorism in this country. Like, how is that not terrorist funding, by the way? Like, explain that shit to me, for real. Explain how that's not the fucking, how you're not funding terrorism right there, dude. Like, that shit needs to be some fucking RICO Act ass beatings at this point, dude, for real. So. Jesus Christ. Then we got fucking shithead Joy Reid. I hate that fucking woman so much, dude. Demanding reparations despite the fact she is a multimillionaire who doesn't descend from a single African slave. Her father is from the Congo, mother's from Guyana. Average salary in Congo is $449 US. Average salary in Guyana is $5,200 US. Says Joy Reid should be grateful to this country. Instead, she uses her platform to bash it. Exactly. Well, you gotta do that when you're a black supremacist piece of shit, dude. What do you expect, So, anyway. Interesting. This was saying, is this real or is this AI? It's hard to tell, man, honestly. It could be for real. It could be something else, man. Looks like some hot chick to me, honestly, dude. I mean, if that's AI, like, holy fuck, dude. Like, we are one step away from robot pussy, honestly, at this point, dude, for real. So, and by that I mean like some Summer Glau kind of Terminator people and stuff like that. That's what it is, man. So, anyway. Well, this is kind of fucked up. Jesus. You got this girl here saying USC student who was forced to miss her high school graduation because of COVID lockdowns is now going to miss her college graduation because of Hamas lockdowns. Dude, I'd be so pissed. Like, oh, buddy. Like, talk about throwing fists, man. Like, that girl has every right to start throwing fists at people at this point, dude.
So, USC just canceled our graduation. I have no words. Like, this is so, like, it's actually comical at this point. If you don't know, the seniors that are graduating college right now are the seniors that graduated in 2020 where we didn't have a high school graduation,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of us had like drive-through fake graduations or no graduation at all.
It's fucked up.
And now we are seniors, about to graduate, getting ready for our first real graduation, and it just got canceled. I literally just like, I just can't even, I'm in shock right now. We, as a whole senior class, have never had a real graduation because of COVID first, which we thought was like a one-time thing. Like, we're the class that got screwed over. It is what it is.
Good
Unlucky.
luck.
Now, USC just canceled it. And of course, USC, we've all worked so hard to get here. USC, I'm sure you know, is not an easy school to get into. And so everyone that goes here is very accomplished, like had worked really hard to get in, and now they just canceled our freaking graduation. Like, what now? What now? They sent out an email 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you see the school now. That's how it happens, lady.
It's disappointing, but they're canceling it, and they're going to have other fun events, which I don't even know what that means. Like, I understand that, like, a lot has been going on at USC right now with, like, protests and everything. I just feel like there could have been a different way to go about this than to cancel the entire graduation for a class that never even got a high school graduation either. Here's the part of the email right there that says, as a result, we will not be able to host the main stage ceremony that traditionally brings 65,000 students, families, and friends to our campus at the same time and during a short window from 8:30 to 10 a.m. I understand this is disappointing bullshit. Like, come on. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would graduate high school and not have a graduation, get into USC, go all 4 years at USC and not have a graduation, I would have been like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. But it happened. Yeah. And now this is all of our seniors' lives. So this sucks. I mean, this sucks. I just had my last class ever. And right after I should be celebrating, just got the news that we have no graduation. So now all my roommates are depressed. And we all literally were just sitting in the living room, like, in tears. But not much we can do about it. So we're going to make the most of it. But
I mean, there's a lot you can do about it. You can sue the fuck out of that school and demand every dollar of your tuition back at this point for the last 4 years, lady. Like, that's what I'll be doing right now, honestly. Call up a fucking lawyer. Get a lawyer on the phone. Sue the hell out of everybody at that point, man, for real. So, anyway. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. I didn't even realize that shit, dude. That these would have been the same kids now. It's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. It's pretty wild, man. Jesus. Let's see here now. What's this one? This is also Columbia University here. So apparently I didn't realize Columbia University was actually in New York. Makes sense because, again, like a lot of these are in New York, I guess. So, but anyway. Then we got this one from this Marina woman saying, racist anti-Semites holding Palestine flags shout at Jewish people outside of Columbia University. Tell them to go back to different countries and stuff like that. Well, why don't you take your fucking asses back to Palestine, bitches? Why don't you take your asses back to the Middle East entirely, fuckers? Well, no, you're not going to do that, though, because you're a bunch of pussy-ass bitches that want to talk shit, dude. And, of course, they'll only talk shit in places where they're not going to get shot and killed, is what it is. So, that's the real deal, motherfuckers. Every place they're doing this, whether it be in New York, whether it be in other areas like that, they start out with those places, dude, and then they want to sit there and act like they're going to fucking get their asses not beat in the streets. Is what it is, dude. And then you had this one where this kid was waving around Israel's flag, and it was some college professor losing her fucking mind over the whole thing. So, like I said, it's just ridiculous to have all these fucking flags be flown in America and they're not flying the American flag, dude. Like, that I think is the biggest slap in the face of all right now. So, yeah, a bunch of shit entirely, dude. Okay, so this one kind of flew under people's radar, I think, in the last couple of days, where you had piece of shit Chris Wray, FBI director, issuing warning about possible terrorist attack in U.S. soil similar to Russia concert hall massacre, which left 104 people dead. Quote, we are increasingly concerned, and this was on the 23rd of this month, so that would be 2.5 days ago, roughly, give or take. And is that Jake Shields guy pointing ice? Is this a threat? Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like, are you guys trying to stage something here? Or you actually know for a fact there's a bunch of terrorists in this fucking country from various Middle Eastern countries because you know for a fact you've let these fuckers in over the past 3.5 years, you fucking assholes. Throw open borders and everything else like that. Like, neither would surprise me at this point, dude. It would not surprise me in the least if you actually had legitimately a for real terror attack by Islamic forces that have crossed our border and gotten away and stuff like that. And it would also not surprise me in the least if you had a bunch of fucking feds fake a fucking terrorist attack in this country to try to start some shit is what it is then, dude. Especially when you have, like, going back to the first one, when you have what was I gonna say? Yeah, when you have people in Columbia, etc., Columbia University, etc., there, literally calling for like jihads and stuff already now, dude. It's like, yeah, I would not be surprised at least if that shit went down for real, dude. So it's just fucking nuts, dude, is what it is. So anyway. And then apparently you have going on over there in Argentina, that Javier guy that actually won the presidency and is getting shit done there. Is that what it is now? You got this big-titted hoe who's all pissed off at him for some reason. I have no idea what she's actually saying, but gosh, she got some great tits. Man. That bra wasn't any lower, man. I'll just say that, man. Like, apparently she's trying to razz an army, I guess there's what it is. Or raise an army or something like that is what it is. So, I don't know, man. Like, I know I definitely motorboat the hell out of them boobs, though. So I'll be like, so anyway. Anywho. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh yeah, you had this one come out of New York today, where this dude was talking about it's Trump's time now, and Biden can go fuck himself.
Not at all. It's turning now. It's Trump's turn again. What's your message to Joe Biden? Fuck you. What's it like?
That's good stuff, man. Fucking great. Oh man. This dude apparently scared the shit out of his wife like he was being electrocuted, and then she dick punched him. Oof. So this guy is literally using what appears to be live ammunition, big ass shell thing, to knock a pin into a tank track to get it back into place. Somebody's saying, is it safe? I'm not sure, honestly, because I know some of those shells and stuff, potentially, they wouldn't blow up unless they were actually, like, inside of a thing to be launched or whatever then. So it might be okay. But then I know that would also be, like, there's very good possibility that would, like, blow up in your hand potentially then. So I don't know. It's hard to say, man. But anyway. Huh. This car is trying to drive through a bunch of flood water. I think it's succeeding too because it's not hasn't hit a bump yet there, or whatever. Oh yeah, they did go over. Nice. See, that's the problem though. Like, you think you have like what you call it, but then you don't realize there's like a low lying dip or whatever. And that's where your ass gets caught real bad. Is what it is, then, dude. Mm-hmm. So Oh, by the way, for those interested, when I've been talking about this many times over with video evidence of ballot box stuffing and stuff like that, here you go, man. Literally, fucking people stuffing ballot boxes for piece of shit Biden everywhere across this country back in 2020. 81 million votes my fucking ass, dude. That motherfucker needs to be in prison right now for high treason and then some. Same thing with Cunt Mala and the rest of these assholes. Oh, this is actually really fucked up, by the way. So there was Supreme Court stuff going on in the last day or so, too, where you now had Justice Sotomayor, who was an Obama appointee, literally saying that a quote-unquote sitting president can order the assassination of a political rival if they perceive them as corrupt. This is like Tim Ryan level shit from 2 years ago, and he literally led to a kid's death, dude. Named Kyler Ellison by some piece of shit in South Dakota or North Dakota. Because it was some fucking left-wing turd named Shannon something or other that killed that kid. So. Yeah, and then you got this fucking jag-off right here at Columbia University the other day talking about them being trained Marxists and everything else like that then. Fucking ridiculous, dude. I swear to God, if I had, like, necromancy powers that I could just bring back, like, a bunch of dead people back to life, but they would, like, come back, like, actually human and stuff again to, like, combat these fuckers, I would right now, dude, for real. So. Oh, shit. Huh. So apparently shit's actually going down pretty hardcore tonight, dude, in the last couple of hours. Because apparently, according to this now, going back to the Ohio State stuff, we got snipers have been spotted on the tops of roofs at Ohio and Indiana universities as pro-Palestine terrorists cause an uproar. Said dozens of so-called protesters broke out across different states, across different universities today. And yeah, you got the cops basically being sniping right there is what it is, dude. Yeah. This person pointed out, it said, Persia's a three-letter alphabet agency identifying and cataloging these idiots. Maybe a sniper close by, though. Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? So going back to the lockdowns in 2020, and this was like the days leading up to the then 50th anniversary of the Kent State Massacre, you actually had Dickhead DeWine, who's still a sitting governor right now, actually had, there's pictures from inside the state house at the time where he had a bunch of fucking dudes in riot gear, a bunch of cops in riot gear, lining up and stacking at the door. And meanwhile, outside, there was a bunch of innocent kids with their parents who were protesting against the lockdowns. And meanwhile, on the opposite side of the fucking, because where the state house sits, right here is what it is. You have an opposite side over here where it's like a big ass building that's like way higher and stuff like that. And there were snipers spotted on those rooftops with guns and stuff, dude. So to think that whether it be DeWine as governor or somebody else for that matter wouldn't be calling for like snipers on the roofs and shit like that to deal with this kind of crap, dude. No, I would not be surprised if they fucking did, man. Multiple times over. Now, granted, the question is, are they going to shoot at these fucking people now is what it is. And the answer is probably no. It's basically, it's a fuck around and find out kind of thing is what it is, dude. So my opinion, it would basically be a situation where it's like, okay, like, let's go ahead and say that there's like one of these little fucker leftists or whatever the case be that's sitting there like a Molotov in hand or something like that about to like lob it at cops. Are they going to get shot and killed by some police sniper on the roof and stuff like that? Probably, yes. I'm sure they would, honestly. However, will it actually get to that point? The answer is maybe, honestly. It's really fucking hard to say, dude. That's the thing. It's like the escalation upon escalation upon escalation. It's really hard to determine who actually has the balls to do anything right now. And the thing with the left is, dude, they are fucking pussies, dude, for real. Like, they are some of the biggest fucking bitch-ass motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. Like we were showing the other day, most of them are just NPCs. They don't know shit from their fucking assholes, what it is, dude. And it might be like that one leader, that one agent provocateur type, whatever the case be, that maybe tries to kick something off like that. But the thing is, would they be the person that would actually throw the thing and risk to get shot is what it is, though. And the answer to that question is a big fucking no, is what it is. So, yeah, it would have to be one of the other little NPC kids that would be pulling that shit then, dude. So, it's really, really hard to say, man. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and look that up now, is what it is. Because it is Raw Alerts that did that stuff a couple hours ago then. Yeah, and then you had this one like 2 hours ago, which was, let's see what this one says here now. I think this was from Atlanta. Yeah, chaotic scenes unfold at protesters clash with police as they attempt to storm an occupied building at Emory College with pellet balls and tear gas deployed. Yeah, it was Atlanta, Georgia area. So yeah, they're just like basically trying to fight the cops. What it is there. It's fucking crazy, dude. So, oh yeah, here it is, right here. So it's a 14-second video apparently that shows this stuff, and yeah, that is a fucking gun, dude. 100%. Then that first one there. I'm not sure if this is OSU's campus or if it was Indiana campus there. But yeah, as I said, breaking snipers have been spotted on the roofs at Ohio and Indiana universities as pro-Palestine protesters cause uproar. Dozens of protests broke out across the United States as numerous university students and protesters have reportedly sighting snipers on top of roofs at Ohio State University and University of Indiana's Bloomingdale, causing an uproar. Some comments expressed concern, stating that putting snipers on the roof against students is exactly what police states do, and this is absolutely outrageous. However, the presence of snipers is likely for safety reasons in case of any potential threats or emergencies. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, that's a scary fucking thought to think about, though, man. It's crazy. Well, and again, it goes back to, like, I don't know. Maybe just shut the fuck up, you fucking little terrorist leftist shits is what it is. Maybe fuck off back to another fucking country, assholes. And it won't be a fucking issue then. You know? I'm going to go ahead and go to the network's page, though, and point out DeWine did the same shit during 2020. Bullshit to conserve conservatives during the 2020 lockdowns who were over the Kent State. Yeah, this one was Georgia police at Emory College. Did they go too hard or too soft, using rubber bullets, tear gas, lasers at pro-Hamas extremists? There's a lot of these motherfuckers that they arrested, dude. Holy shit. Like, I'm going to try to get past the clashes there. It looked like there was basically cops just trying to arrest people with zip ties and stuff. I feel like this is what I need right now, honestly. Some of these, like, big-ass zip tie things, dude, that you can do, like, as handcuffs, basically. And yeah, you got all these little shitbirds being arrested and stuff like that. Actually, I'll tell you what, dude. Those handcuff zip ties, honestly, would be perfect for ZTKing is what it is right now, man. I obviously make jokes, man. I got jokes for days, man, on that one. But nah, seriously, dude. Like, that's a scary thought to think about, right? Like, a really fucking scary thought to think about right now, dude. Like, just having some dude come up behind you or some chick, whatever it is, dude, and just, like, fucking zip right across your fucking neck and shit, bro. I'm surprised it hasn't become a thing already at this point, dude. Just to be very clear, if that ever does happen, I am not the zip tie killer. I'm going to put that out right now, dude. Like, I want to get that out right now, dude. If anybody ever does pull that shit, it's not me. So, probably be some actual psycho out there, is my guess, honestly. Huh. Let's see, SNL skit many years ago happening on college campuses right now. Yeah, some chick joining like ISIS, basically, is what it is, dude. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man, honestly. Huh. See, then you had this one. It was a group of pro-Israel demonstrators marched towards Columbia waving Israeli and American flags as Christian singer Sean Fritz joins them whilst playing his guitar. That's cool. See, and that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, you can have an actual like peaceful fucking demonstration. You can have like an actual terrorist demonstration, is what it is. And the problem with the left is they don't understand the difference between those two things, dude. Because with them, it's basically just be a douchebag every fucking time, Like their whole go-to is always, do terrorist shit, basically, is what it is, dude. So, anyway. Yeah, it's pretty fucking disgusting, is what it is, bro. I don't know anymore, man. It's all just fucked up. There's a dog that owns a shop in Tokyo, Japan. That's funny. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Interesting. This dude here is pointing out what's going on currently with all these CHAZ-style occupations on these college campuses. Said, people are seeing the trucks with supplies arriving at universities across the country, including the exact same signs, shirts, masks, tents, tables, chairs, even the same snacks, brands of water bottles, etc., etc. You can bet the next phase will be pickup trucks. Pickup trucks with pallets of bricks. This is not going to end well, but it is Qatar. Oh, there you go. Qatar financing these pro-Palestine protests, really Hamas terrorist rallies. It says more specifically, it is the Muslim Brotherhood, Hamas, which is not just based in Qatar. They are the Qatar government, and their unofficial leader is Barack Hussein Obama. Yeah, here's a list of all the different ones that came out here with the shit there. So you got Emerson College, Brown University, Yale, NYU, Columbia, Bernard, Ohio State, MIT, Harvard, Tufts, University of Michigan, University of Minnesota, Cal Poly Humboldt, UC Berkeley, USC, UT Austin, University of New Mexico, UT San Antonio, and University of Florida. And that's just the ones we've seen right now, dude. Like, you bet your ass there's going to be more of those, dude, for real, popping up in the next couple of days. So that means seriously, like in the last 8 to 10 days, give or take, that means there's been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I gotta recount these now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 19 of them in the last 8 to 10 days, give or take. That's fucking insane, dude. So, yeah. And then somebody else pointed out here the thing as well. It said, 2 of the exact same signs, one in Columbia, one in Harvard, 2 separate states. How did you get coordinated if there is not someone at the top paying for all this? Yeah, we got by any means necessary Columbia University, by any means necessary Harvard University. Yeah. Fucking real suspicious shit, dude, for real. And again, it makes sense, dude. What would be... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to do an answer I'm going to do a question and answer right now is what it is. The question is, why would people be financing this shit? Why would they be sending, various, like these things right here, the Free Palestine placard things right there? Why would they be sending that stuff out there, bro? That's the question. The answer, why would they be financing these various, CHAZ style occupations at the thing? The answer to that question is simple, and it's one simple answer. And that simple answer is this. They want to shut down the fucking country so that we have no elections this year, so that piece of shit cheater Obama, underneath Biden's ass, because he's basically Biden's little fucking puppet master at this point, dude, can have his unelected fourth fucking term in power right now, people. Because they're basically, just like they stole 2020 to put fucking puppet ass Biden in there with fucking Obama controlling his ass. They want to do that shit again. They know they're never going to win legitimately here in 2024. So they're trying to shut down any election cycle they can before it even happens, dude. And it makes sense to start kicking it up now in April of 2024. And obviously you got, like I said, with the last Buckshot Thursday there, you had the whole net neutrality thing be introduced by the FCC today. Or not today, but yesterday, like last 24 hours or so. And again, what's the reason for that? It's to literally silence and censor any opposition to this shit, dude. And people like me calling it out is what it is, honestly. So, yeah. Yeah, and this one was pretty interesting, too. This person pointed out this whole thing right here. That was going back to the whole Palestine placard deals there is what it is. Then you got this person here saying, UK is stepping up lawmaker security as tensions flare over Israel-Hamas war, and said they are printed by the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, the placards. It says printed on the signs. You can check out their website and who funds them. They are also a UK-based org, so your picture is not from here. It's from the UK using during UK protests. So that'd be this picture apparently going on. So, I mean, either way, it's fucking nuts, dude, is what it is. And it's all for one fucking reason, dude. It's all for them to fucking do a bunch of crazy shit here is what it is, man. So, actually, somebody pointed out this one, which I thought was pretty interesting, which said, look, Indiana has a relationship with Qatar. Then we got Governor Eric saying, Happy National Day to all our friends in Qatar. Eric Holcomb. So today, delegation toured Stadium, Innovate Stadium, Qatar. FIFA World Cup in Qatar. First ever cup to be held by the Middle East. Jesus Christ, dude. What a fucking scumbag. You may remember, too, a couple weeks ago when we actually had the everything going on there for the lead up to the solar eclipse. And you had Holcomb there in Indiana, you had DeWine here in Ohio, you had a bunch of other people in various other places who were what was I going to say now? Yeah, a bunch of other people doing a bunch of other stuff there to the point where you then had them all declaring like state of emergencies in the days leading up to that whole thing. And people were like, why? Why are they doing this thing? But yet, meanwhile, nobody ever mentions how, hey, maybe potentially it could be for this kind of shit, dude. And you got this person pointing out, said Governor Ron DeSantis will have any student protesters expelled from any Florida university, and those who are not students will be arrested on those college campuses. So that's interesting to note. So, yeah, it's fucking weird, man. And it's definitely not by, like I said, it's definitely not people just like doing whatever there, man. It's 100% fucking all by design. It's them trying to fucking do all kinds of shady shit is what it is. to shut down this country, destroy this country from the inside out, et cetera, et cetera. There's what it is. So. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. If they're doing it to, you know, basically destroy this country from the inside out. So anyway. So I was trying to see if there's anything else I want to talk about here right now. Oh yeah, then we had this one from last night, which was in California at one of those universities. It was Los Angeles police have arrived at University of Southern California, USC, geared up and riot gear to make mass arrests with clashes happening. Currently, hundreds of students, pro-Palestine dipshits, and others have gathered to fuck around and find out. Is basically what it is. So, yep. And they fucked around and they found out real quick, dude. See, that's what I'm like. Okay, like right there, right? Okay, so you got the cop like pushing the kid back with the riot stick, nightstick, whatever you call it, dude. Like, whatever happened to the good old fashioned just wham, like right in the fucking face, man. Like that's what they should be doing, dude. For real, it's like don't even give them a chance to fucking be pushing back, dude. Like just fucking crack him in the fucking head with the fucking nightstick and have him fuck around and find out for real, man. Is what it is. And I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, if they actually did that shit, you would have these idiotic morons fucking be dealt with immediately, dude. It's just like the University of Texas last night, dude. Or yesterday afternoon, I should say. You had them fuck around and find out because there's another one right there at University of Texas yesterday where the cops were like, nope, fuck you people. Yank your ass to the ground, arrest your fucking asses. Other kinds of stuff. Do the same thing there. These fucking douchebags, etc. there. So, even the so-called journalist is what it was there. So, anyway. Yeah, I'll see. It says, according to reports, troopers moved the line back. The Fox 7 Austin News photojournalist who was covering a developing story was reportedly pushed by a trooper into another trooper. Subsequently, he was caught in the middle and then thrown to the ground and arrested by these assholes. So, yeah, almost kind of fucked up in that one. But, yeah, this was the all these cops showing up in their little militarized, right? Again, going back to the whole police state thing and stuff like that, dude. It's kind of funny people bring up the whole police state thing and stuff like that because, yeah, you basically have what is become a police state in this country when you have these fucking cops show up in riot gear and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like, okay, it would have never started if these fucking ass clowns didn't fuck around like this and try to do all kinds of shady shit here, man. So, it's like, who's the real fucked up one, honestly, dude? And it's like, it really is the left at this point, dude. It's like you fucked around and you found out. And you're going to fuck around some more and you're going to find out some more is what it is, bitch. So, yeah. I don't know. I do want to point something out, though, because this one just popped in the feed and they go here. So y'all might remember this one from when Biden was on the campaign trail and you had this union worker guy like calling him out and Second Amendment is like, this is not okay, bro. And then Biden was trying to fight him in the parking lot, basically. Had that guy just taken a swing and dealt with him right then and there, dude, we would have been so much better off in this country. Honestly, we still have Trump right now. I'm just going to say it like this, dude. That dude should have just taken care of business back in 2015, 16 there, bro. Or not 16. 2019, 2020, there's what it is, bro. So, but yeah, we would have been way better off then, man. It's really simple as that, honestly. So, this is a huge fucking cat, man. I gotta share this one. This is a big old tiger kitty right here. Big old fat boy. That is a cat that definitely needs to be put on a treadmill for a few days a week, is what it is there, man. Big old fur ball. It reminds me of what is that cat's name? Chippendale Rescue Rangers is the one I'm thinking of. That was the villain cat. Yeah, I can't remember what the fuck that cat's name is now offhand. Yeah, some pretty wild shit, man, with the OSU thing, though. So. Yeah, somebody pointed something out with the dudes at the OSU thing with the binocular deals, whatever it is. They're like the spotters, essentially, is what it is there. And said, weird. These are binoculars. Long guns are still in the case on the roof, haven't been mounted yet. It's almost like they have the spotters to relay information to officers on the ground. It's just a normal thing to do. Again, it could be. It could be. And it could be information gathering. It could be fucking, you know, a lot of stuff, honestly, there, dude. Like, a lot of it would make sense, honestly, at this point. And given that Ohio is a very red state, outside of the major cities, here's what it is. Yeah, and this person says that Kent State 2024 version, there's free speech and there's a riot. See, and that's the thing, right? And that's the big difference that people don't understand, dude, is like you have very much, like, with the First Amendment of the Constitution, I'm going to go ahead and point that out right now, because not many of these idiot college campus leftists and stuff like that I've ever read anything related to the, U.S. Constitution. Here's what it is. And the thing about the U.S. Constitution is you do have a right to freedom of assembly. You do have a right to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, all that stuff like that. That's what it is, dude. As the First Amendment entails here. It is, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And see, that's the problem right there. It's not peaceably assembling, it's rioting at that point. When you were clashing with cops, when you were trying to fight the fucking cops, etc., dude, that's when you're no longer a peaceable assembly. That is when you can be declared as a riot at that point and get your asses beat onto the fucking ground is what it is then. And get your fucking heads cracked in with a fucking nightstick and shit like that. So, yeah. And like I said, none of this would be an issue if we just fucking dealt with the shit like they do in Japan and stuff like that, dude. Just blue dye their asses is what it is, and then catch them later is what it would be then, man. Or even do like invisible paint, maybe, even for that matter. And then, for a fact, like the jackasses that are running around or whatever that thought they had to paint off their faces or whatever the case be, like you just walk up to them with like a big old fucking ultraviolet blacklight or whatever the case be there. And it's just like all kinds of shit on their face, like a fucking Smurf, basically, that they never got off because they thought they'd wash it all off or whatever. And then basically from there is where you would get, things going, then is what it is. So, yeah. I don't know, man. This is pretty interesting. So according to the End Wokeness Twitter account there, it said, this was 20 minutes ago, it says, Adam Schiff was just robbed in San Francisco, forcing him to show up to a meeting with no suit. Yesterday, San Jose Mayor Matt Mahon's security detail was attacked on live TV. On Saturday, LA Mayor Karen Bass was burglarized by a career criminal. Karma is finally coming to pro-criminal advocates who destroyed California. Is it really, though? Because, I mean, they already caught Karen Bass's fucking criminal guy, is what it is there, dude. So, I don't think it really is, honestly, dude. Because if it really was, it wouldn't just be them getting burglarized. It wouldn't just be them having their shit taken. It would be them having their asses beat in the streets by some of these people, is what it is. So, anyway. Yeah, and I think that's the problem right now. Actually, this is kind of fucking sad, too, on that one. So we got Japan versus Detroit, Michigan. So we got Hiroshima, 1945, where it was destroyed by the nuclear bomb. 2016, where it's all nice, thriving city. Detroit, Michigan, 1945, nice cars and everything else like that. 2016, just a shithole. And of course, you got this one that's pretty good, which is taxpayer government. Although I feel like they messed up on this one because really it should be like, a larger welfare queen of maybe darker tone. That would be your government, and it would just be like basically a fat Ariana Presley or Ilhan Omar or something like that. That's what it'd be, dude. So, anyway, I'm not kidding on that one either. There's a dog in a little rain suit taking a whiz. It's funny. You gotta love it, man. All right, let's see if we got anything else we want to talk about here. It's just some dude doing some stuff. This is a guy saving a deer from a fence. You got lions and water buffalo fucking around with each other. That's interesting. So according to this one from about half a day ago, going back to the whole thing with United States Supreme Court there, says Justice Clarence Thomas asked why previous presidents haven't been prosecuted for orchestrating coups and carrying out attacks against civilians under Operation Mongoose. What is Operation Mongoose? Is my question. Operation Mongoose was designed to do what the Bay of Pigs invasion failed to do: remove the communist Castro regime from power in Cuba, orchestrated by CIA and Department of Defense under the direction of Edward Lansdale. Operation Mongoose constituted a multiplicity of plans with wide-ranging purpose and scope. Huh. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Yep, this guy's pointing out a great thing here with the Ohio State campus right now, dude. As he said here, he said, they could have stopped the BLM riots at any moment. You were locked in your home while your city burned because that's what the ruling class wanted. Exactly. And that's why there's going to be real violence pretty soon in this country, I believe. Because eventually you're going to have people just, have enough, dude. It's going to be enough is enough at that point, dude. So. Anyway. Yeah, people really have had it, man. And I think we're going to have more and more and more of them just have it constantly until shit goes real fucked up in this nation, dude. And at that point, it's going to be some shit, bro. It's going to be some real shit going down. So, anyway. This is actually pretty cool. I'm going to post this. Damn music. Yeah, I'm going to post. Sorry about that. YouTube, not my thing. Yeah, it's a dude and a dog, basically, doing training there for stuff. So, anyway, let's see what this one says here now. Oh, yeah, going back to the DeSantis thing there. We'll finish out with this one, actually, because I'm getting kind of tired now. Yes, breaking University of Florida students chose to break down their encampment after being handed this of allowable activities and prohibitive items and activities. Says, look at the consequences for non-compliance. University of Florida's chapter of Young Democrats Socialists of America said UFPD handed out these flyers with draconian new regulations on them, clearly designed to stop our liberation zone. They will not win. Let's see what it actually says. Here's what it is. Go ahead and pop this up, and then we'll go off to another one because I'm going to look up this whole thing, and we are do it a little bit better than that now. Okay, so what this says is, grab up this thing right here. Got University of Florida Division of Student Life. Allowable activities: speech, expressing viewpoints, holding signs and hands. Prohibitive items and activities: no amplified sound, no demonstrations inside buildings, no littering, no camping, no sleeping, no unmanned signs, no blocking ingress or egress, which would be like the entrance of buildings and stuff. No building structures, chairs, stacks, benches, tables, etc. No camping, including tents, sleeping bags, pillows, etc. No disruption, no threats, no violence, no weapons. Any other items and or activities deemed to be non-compliant with policy and regulations by university officials. Consequences for non-compliance. Individuals found responsible for engaging in prohibited activities shall be trespassed from campus. Students will receive a 3-year trespass and suspension. Employees will be trespassed and separated from employment. Damn. Yeah, that's a little, I don't know, man. Like, like, this is how, like, I don't know, man. Like, this is honestly how the pendulum kind of swings back is what it is, but at the same time, like I said before, I feel like, as I said before, the final pendulum swing here, where it, like, swings, snaps at the fucking bolts, and then goes flying and kills everybody kind of thing is what it is there. That's kind of what we're seeing right now, dude, is what it's going to be, where it's like, yeah, this is the beginning of that kind of thing is what it is, dude. Where it is going kind of draconian and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, fuck the left. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very much like, I'm kind of like, you know, like as a constitutionalist and stuff like that, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's not cool. But at the same time, I'm just like, fuck these fucking people, man. They can go eat shit now is what it is. So anyway. But yeah, that being said, I think that's where we're going to be at for today is what it is. I got some stuff I got to do before I go to sleep then, and I'm getting pretty tired right now, so I want to actually get this done before I pass out. But anyway, we'll be back sometime later today for another Freedom Friday where we discuss various topics of the day. Hopefully I can have Corey and Tactical and whoever else on then for that stream, but who knows? I know Tactical didn't send me no fucking link last night for his stream. Might be because I was actually doing the buckshot at the time, whatever the case be. But I know I was waiting around for him to send me one. He never did send me one, though, man. I know he was going for almost 2 hours last night. He could have sent me one at some point. But he didn't. So I feel very disheartened on that one, dude. But anyway. It is what it is, man. Next time for sure, though. But anyways. Yeah, I got some stuff I got to do, though, in this next few days, obviously, because with the way things are going right now, it definitely seems like it'll be about 30 days from now or so I got until we're going to potentially be out of this place then. So, and the way my sister was talking yesterday, it was like, she's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, May 1st is just next week and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, why don't you give me a fucking couple days? Jesus, man. Like, yeah, I know you're covering the rent or the mortgage payments and shit here, but damn, girl, like, trying to grieve, damn it. Like, let me have a fucking month to grieve, for God's sakes. And the ability to actually do things on my own fucking schedule, for fuck's sakes, man. So, anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant, always be carrying, because these leftist nuts are going to get more nutty as the spring turns into summer, and the summer turns into the rioting of 2020 yet again. And it's exactly why we will be ready to get things done. And I am now way more heavily harmed than I was in 2020. And I'm going to say it like it is right there, man. And right now I have enough firepower in this house right now that I could could easily go full Kyle Rittenhouse if I needed to. So, not that I will, but because I'm not stupid enough to go to this fucking, various riots and stuff like that is what it is, dude, to protect businesses and shit that I don't own. But yeah, you bet your ass if they're coming towards my place, like, fucking, it'll be guns a-blazing, bitch. So, I'll protect my property from these fuckers 100% of the time, dude. Especially if they got Molotovs in hand trying to burn my fucking place to the ground is what it is, man. So, and that's the thing with Ohio, dude. We're a stand your ground state for a reason, honestly. As we should be, as every state in this country should be, honestly, dude. If you're going to fuck around and do like terroristic shit, dude, be prepared to get shot and killed, honestly. So, seriously, fuck around and find out. But that's the whole point, kids. Like, stop being a bunch of assholes, stop doing a bunch of terroristic shit, and ain't gonna be a fucking problem then. So, it's just like last night there with Ohio State and stuff, and into this morning is what it is now. It's like, yeah, man, if they just simply, like, that's the thing, right? I guarantee these cops, too, gave them the opportunity. They were like, hey, you're illegally demonstrating, like, get off the campus. Like even we talked about that yesterday on the Buckshot Thursday, dude. They actually had a fucking thing where they were trying to do the occupation on the campus there throughout the day or whatever it was. And the cops even told them, they're like, no, you're not doing it here. Like, disperse now. We're going to arrest your asses. But the fact they came back later on and obviously disobeyed that fucking order is what it is. They themselves, as a bunch of leftist turds is what it is, dude, led to this whole thing. Because they were trying to start shit with the cops, because they're trying to fucking do stuff for Gaza, for Hamas, for fucking Obama, etc. There's what it is, dude. Is a fucking puppet master is what it is there. That's financing their bitch asses to do this fucking terroristic bullshit. So, yeah, really it starts and ends with just arresting Obama's bitch ass at this point, and the fucking other piece of shit, fucking Qatar ass wipes funding this crap is what it is, dude. So, and I guarantee you, if they did that, we did that as, in general, like, we wouldn't be a fucking issue anymore is what it is then. So, anyways. But yeah. But the problem with that is it would actually work, so of course they're not going to do that, is what it would be. So, we're going to have to deal with the shit ourselves pretty soon. It's going to have to happen here, man. So, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pretty much over this shit, man. So, anyway. But like I said, I will be ready just in case something does happen this summer. So, anyways. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst is what it is, man. And hopefully you won't have to go to your worst case scenario and actually, become your own self-defender then if that is the case. Because, obviously nobody's coming for you at that point. So you're going to have to defend yourself against whatever is to come then. But thankfully, even where I'd be moving to potentially right now would be a place where it's not too far from here, and it'd still be relatively safe around this area. So, when it's all said and done, it's not like I'm going to a major city and fucking living in that shithole is what it is then, man. So, that being said, though, if I actually wasn't going to run for governor in a couple of years, the place I potentially would be moving to right now, I would be moving to a different district in this state that's also led by a kind of Republican, but he's a rhino sack of shit, though. Who I'm not sure if he's on third or fourth term right now, but I could easily primary him in the next go-around if I wanted to, though, potentially. So, if that does happen, that might be the way to go right now, honestly, dude. Instead of going for the governorship, just primary a state rep, then is what it is, and take his fucking job, and then go down there and, actually do my shit for like 2 to 3 years, give or take. And then actually run for the governorship in 2030 is what it'd be then. So, which might be a better option right now is what it is then, because at least I have an established name for 4 years in the state house and stuff like that, or 3.5 years, give or take, in the state house then. And people would know who the fuck I am is what it is then, and be able to be like, okay, cool, like this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about, he knows what the fucking deal is and everything like that. The only reason to run in 2026 here, though, is that there would be a clean slate right now for the first time in a bunch of years now, where obviously you're going to have like a bunch of rhinos and shit like that piece of shit Husted's probably going to run, being lieutenant governor right now. I'd probably run for governor then is what it'll be. And like other people like that will probably jump in the race and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so the difference is, though, is that you don't have an incumbent governor, though. So you basically have a clean slate across the board right now. to where potentially anybody could get in there is what it is then. And hopefully, with the way our state currently is right now, and it would stay that way for the next several years, obviously, is that you wouldn't have a bunch of leftist turds in there to try to fuck things over in the major cities, what it is then, dude. Who, by the way, shouldn't have voting rights in the state of this country anyway, because they're fucking terrorists without being actually arrested for terrorism is what it is then, dude. If we actually did our job and arrested them for terrorism and shit like that, it wouldn't be a fucking issue. That's what it is. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But anyway, like I said, though, that's pretty much where we're at for the day is what it is right now. So, yeah, just be ready for anything this summer because I think anything and everything's on the table right now. When you got fucking Cortez and all these other dipshits calling for political assassination and stuff like that, and basically refusing to admit that it was Tim Ryan's bitch ass 2 years ago that brought that stuff up to begin with to kill MAGA people and stuff like that. And then, of course, you know, that Kyler Ellison kid actually was killed by that piece of shit in North Dakota. There is what it is. So, anyway. But yeah, it is what it is, man. So, it's definitely time to hold the Democrats accountable in this country throughout every single fucking facet of everything in our lives right now is what it is. So, and until we do that, nothing's going to change ever. But anyway, that being said, have a good one, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real crazy. And I think it's just going to get crazier, honestly, as time goes by. So it's best to be prepared for the worst right now. You know, pray for the best, hope for the best. But be prepared for the worst, because if the worst does come, like, shit's about to get real fucking nuts real fucking quick is what it is. And I would not want to be unarmed if that were the case right now, dude. And it's as simple as that. So be ready, be vigilant, all that good stuff, and have a good one. Later, y'all.